we're going to go ahead and look at the relationship between the length of radius versus the whole circle. Okay? So what I want you to do is draw a diameter on the circle using a straight edge. Can I draw one like this? Just gotta go through the center. Can I draw one like that? Yes, they're all diameters. And what you're gonna do is, you're gonna go ahead and use this paper right here. And, I took so much time and effort to make this because, when you use the ruler, it's hard to bend it. I mean, this one is a little flexible, but it's hard to bend it and make sure this radius is going around the circle. We want to know how many times the radius goes around the circle. So it should be rounded. So what you're going to do is go ahead and cut a piece for the length of the radius. It's this long, right? You see it? It's this long. And what you're going to do is you're going to just try your best and put your radius length around the circle and see how many times it goes around. Here's one. Okay, let me do this first and I'll let you guys do it on your own. So here's 2. Here, that's 3. Little more than 3. 4. 5. You have to get the rounded length, not the straight length. So how many do you guys get? So how many radius length does it take to go around the circumference of the circle? For me, it was 6.2, a little more than 6 times. How many radius length does it take to go half a semicircle around the circumference? It was 3 and a little more. Can we say 3.1 or 2? Guess what that number should exactly equal to? Pi. That's where we get our pi's from. Pi is the number of radii that goes around the semicircle. What is pi? It's 3.141592 and so on. So that's where we get the pi. Okay? And what is the measure of the intercepted arc? That is 1 radius length. So what is it asking? They want you to find this. Let's use a straight edge. They want you to find this measurement. So now what do? Use a protractor and find this measurement. Here I have about 50, 56, 57. Guess what the exact number should be? What do we do to find the exact measure? What's the semicircle, guys? What's the degree? How big is a semicircle? 180. And what are we dividing it by? 3.14 pi. So plug into the calculator. Is it close to 56 that we actually measure? So it's 180 divided by, put exact pi, and we get 57.296. 6 degrees. So for each radian, the measure of a central angle or measure of arc must be 57.296 degrees. I got about 56, which is close enough. So again, what is a radian? Radian is a unit of angle that equals to an angle at the center of the circle whose arc is equal to the length of the radius. So that means what? This is the length of radius, right? That's 1 radian.